Hi guys, so today I'm gonna react to the One Piece live action season 2 first look of 2020 Chopper. As you can see right here, it looks not bad, a little bit creepy looking, but kind of cute, like how he is. Not as good as the animated version, manga version, but let's see how it goes.
Chopper, you're hiding the wrong way. We can all see you. Chopper, come out!
Chopper can be a bit shy, especially when he doesn't know the people he's meeting, so he does shy away. But don't underestimate him; he's not this weak ass individual.
Hi, Tadoom. My name is Tony Chopper, and I'm sorry I can't be there in person, but oh, I'm supposed to tell you about One Piece Season 2.
Yeah, 2020 Chopper is also, I think, pre-time skip. I think he was he 16? No, I think he was 14 pre-time skip, and then I think he's 16 post-time skip. I think he's the youngest Straw Hat because Zoro was 17 pre-time skip. Like pre-time skip was 17, he's 19 post-time skip. I think Luffy was also 17. I think he's 19 as well. I think so. I think Sanji was 8. I think Sanji was 19 pre-time skip. Now he's 21, something like that. Nami thinks around the same age, 17, 19. Necroab, I think she's now 36. I think Frank is like 40 something. I forgot exactly. 44, 45, 46, around there. Brook is technically the oldest because he's been around for a while. He's been around before Gold Roger even existed. He's technically in time. I think now he's 90. That's what he called. Minor spoiler if you guys don't know yet, but he called someone a very particular thing. I won't say exactly what he called them. Is a powerful pirate. So I'm gonna just not say anything. Let you guys figure that out. It's not really about this is way beyond the current stance. So, but it's interesting the name of characters so you guys probably know, and the age won't go too much further than that.
Oh,
But Chopper.
help! Someone call a doctor!
Tony Chopper is a doctor. That's a joke now.
Oh, wait, I am a doctor.
Mhm.
Come on, Chopper. You can do it.
Oh, okay. One Piece Season 2 is coming in 2026, and you'll get to meet new friends and foes and me.
You did it, Chopper.
In 2026, man. I thought it was gonna come out this year. Damn.
Everyone, give him a hand.
Wait, is it over? Sure. I don't need your clapping.
That's how Chopper is. He gets really overwhelmed and he acts like he doesn't care about the compliment, but deep inside he's extremely happy. He's a little bit of a tsundere, Tony Chopper.
You jerks. I mean it.
What I also like about Tony Chopper is his relationship with the rest of the Straw Hats. In particular, Tony Chopper really looks up to Zoro a lot throughout the series. Zoro is like the kind of like the older sibling to Tony Chopper. He pretty much is like the older brother because he really is in that point. He's older than him. And he does take care of Chopper, but Zoro also relies on Chopper and he trusts Chopper's expertise and experience. You're gonna see this especially in post time skip. Uh, Zoro does trust that Chopper can handle things, but Chopper still pre-time skip and post time skip always look up to Zoro. It's a nice relationship, and Zoro is actually pretty caring to younger people, kids. He may have a tough demeanor outside. That's just how natural he is. He's not faking it. Doesn't fake being tough or badass. Just how he is. But he's much nicer than a lot of the characters. Anyone who's seen Zoro when he saw in season one, how he in the live action, how he basically sacrificed himself for a bit, being tortured without food and water, just because he saved this little girl that he had no clue about. Deep inside, he's a very nice guy, and the girl really liked him. Even when the guy stepped on the food and the rice ball, he still ate it when he had the chance. Uh, that's the thing. Like Zoro really appreciates those little things that people do for him, and he did that to save the girl. He didn't do it because he wants something from her. He thought that he would be like go after 30 days, but of course, Marines lie, the government lies. But it was interesting seeing that. That really kind of created a standard for Zoro, which Luffy in particular really respected. That Zoro went out of his way to not only save the little girl was a complete strange, but he made sure that he was the one who would be tortured and not her. He went really out of his way to help someone who's a complete stranger. But he is kinder to children in particular. And to women too, but especially children. He's more of a softy towards them, for sure. Let me see what people says. What people have said about this. This is from yesterday, actually, from May 31st, 2025. Chop is adorable and you will call everything he says. Maybe, yeah. They gave Chop to the Detective Pikachu and Grogu treatment. I don't know who Grogu. I don't know who that is. Not by name. Who else think he looks so adorable? He's kind of like he in the live action. He kind of looks a bit creepy but cute at the same time to me. But I think they're doing a good job. They're matching his personality pretty accurately. Yeah, a lot of people are excited, saying he's very cute and all that. So far, I don't have any complaints. This just a more website about One Piece, straight from Netflix website. It kind of sucks that it's still not taken to 2026. I thought it was gonna come out later this year, but 2020. I keep forgetting that it's gonna be 2026, not at all this year. So it's gonna be a while to see. I guess season two. Because at 2026 when it's coming now. So that's a long time. I thought maybe this would be season two, and maybe 2 years from now would have been season three coming out. But yeah, it's gonna be a while. I don't think there's anything else in this one. Yeah, I probably would not put this. I'm gonna put this link in the description. Just so it's just about the One Piece specifically. So I don't mind putting that so you guys can look at it. Let me know in the comment section if you guys are excited about 2020 Chopper. If you like his portrayal, the way they portray him thus far in the trailer, I think it's pretty accurate to how 2020 Chopper is. He does get more badass in terms of fighting too later in the series. You guys will see. I'm trying to be very careful not to spoil too much. That's why I didn't go too deep about Brook and all that stuff. I know I mentioned Brook, but I think most of us watching live action already been reading the manga, watching the anime, so most of us probably know the main straw hats at this point. So I'm gonna expect that you guys probably know names. It's gonna be impossible not to. But in general, I think it's not gonna be a surprise who the names of the characters. But I'm not gonna describe them in too much detail. I think a lot of people are gonna like Tony Tony Chopper. He's useful. They're all useful in their one way. In one way, they all have their own expertise that they're good at. With Zoro being the one of the main fighters, and he literally is pretty much second to Luffy in the crew, and without him, it would be a big problem too. The crew would have been that ready too. It pretty much most of the Straw Hats, all of them one way they'll contribute to the existence of the survival. Sanji with being a cook and also an amazing strategist, the way he outwitted freaking crocodile, and you're gonna see all that later on. So there's a lot of these characters who each story had done something that really help each other tremendously and why they're successful to this point. Even after the post time skip, especially even more so. And they've grown so much more and much more useful and way stronger and can do even more they could have done pre time skip, especially the most of the three, the Luffy's or Sanji in particular grown even more so to a whole other level. Uh Much higher. You guys, if you watch the anime or read the manga, you know. You know when when you know type of stuff. Let me know in the comment section if you're excited though for 2020 Chopper. If you have any ideas how they can do the transformations, his is gonna be really probably weird, but let's see how it looks. Now, I think the CGI is not bad. I always wanted to be better, and I also feel like they never put all more the budget money in the CGI to make it look nicer. They do a decent to good job, but never. Well, I've seen some really huge budgets sci-fi fantasy series. Things like the Avatar film, stuff like that. But I get it's really expensive to do that, especially for a TV show. But I know what you guys think. If who else you think they're gonna show up in this in the season 2, which is not even at 2026. I was thinking it's gonna be early in that, but I was wrong. Still 2026, so it's coming season 2, coming 2026. Yeah, they already working on season 3, so man, three. I think the first one came out 2023, right? Yes, so 3 years later. That's a long time. Damn, man. Like they're doing all these excitements, but it's only June. Well, this was in May 31st, 2025, so it's such a long way. Hopefully, it'll be early 2026, like maybe winter or something, January 2026. But that's a long time. And if you like this video, like and subscribe. Watch the TikTok files on TikTok. I also just recently created a Patreon page. There's no, you guys don't have to, but if you wanna even just donate $1 just to help me out, in terms of let me know that you guys are actually liking what I'm doing, and it's a $1 tier system per month. Patreon is gonna take at least 20% out of that, plus multiple fees. So really, that dollar will become more like 50 cents or less. But that's fine. At least it gives me an idea if you guys are liking what I'm doing, and maybe you can give more suggestions in the comment sections or in the Patreon page what you'd like me to do. So the Patreon is gonna be in my description, and it's up to you guys if you want to do that. I will be making exclusive videos, so exclusive content for the $3 tier in the Patreon. I will be doing that. Some of the content, the reason why I'll be doing this is because I got in trouble doing certain things, such about Luigi, and I almost got struck on YouTube. I got struck on TikTok for that. So trying to appeal, when I tried to appeal for both, YouTube gave me a warning, and now I'm kind of, you know, I finally got the warning removed, but cannot be part of the earning of YouTube. I'm sure we'll talk more about this in a different video, and I guess maybe that would be fixed in future. I don't know. And TikTok gave me a strike. Gave us, this is, I didn't know it would be such a big deal. So certain videos like that, I would not be posting for sure in YouTube or TikTok. It's gonna be only on Patreon. So I'll be definitely discussing more about Luigi on Patreon exclusive content, is $3 tier that I'm making for that. And I will see if I'll make a $5 tier about something. Probably will add something extra to make $5 tier for something else. But at least I think the dollar one makes sense, and lets me know if you guys agree or disagree um, with what I'm doing as videos. And I like talking about anime, manga, video games, uh, politics, government, science. I haven't talked about science as direct as I would like. I do want to make time for that. So I will be making those videos soon. I just haven't had much of a chance. There's been so much news going on with government and anime and manga, and some stuff about video games. I've been very focused on that. But I do want to make stuff reacting to NASA, and I'll be doing more of that because I do watch NASA on my own, and I like to react to certain things, especially recent things that came out. But like, it's up to you guys. Don't have to obviously join any of that. It's all a choice. And besides that, I just hope that everyone has a safe and good day, and just be careful out there.